Hey, good morning, everybody. Mega video time. Happy weekend, Saturday. Um, Biden's come out with a new one. It's a new one, man, and AOC's running wild with it. She's got a $92 trillion Green New Deal she'd like to push forward with it, too. It's all in the light of environmental justice. Environmental justice. Biden claimed that every department will be focusing on environmental justice as he moves forward in his administration. Equality and justice in the environment. You know how unequal the environment can be and how unjust the environment can be. Pete Buttigieg said it best. Some overpasses are racist. I'm sorry. How much more insane can your country get? How much more can you take as an American citizen when your government is flat out off the rails, batshit crazy in their thinking? They got John Kerry up here saying it's based on facts, not ideology, not politics. How do you say that with a straight face? And that weird looking lurch bastard could say anything he wants because he lies when he opens his mouth. Sadly, I don't think it's truly lies. When you're crazy and you say shit and you believe it, it's truth in your mind. But when you live in a reality that differs from everybody else's, it's okay. It's just like Joe. I'm a dull president, he said yesterday. I'm just dull. I eat ice cream. I wear Ray-Ban sunglasses. Yeah, you're right. You are a dull president. You don't focus on anything. However, you claim to be dull while your radical ideas will bankrupt this country and empower China to no end. You know what, Jojo? Your little family's really coming out. The light is being shown on the Biden syndicate, man. This family is dirty. They're like their own little mafia. They've got more LLCs, little corporations running around laundering their money through all these different countries, and man, there's a bunch of them. They're even discovering new Biden people involved. There's up to 9 family members now laundering money from foreign countries. Foreign countries who are enemies to this country. I just don't know what more the American people can take. I don't know what it's going to take, but I can tell you what it will take to stop it. It's not going to take a freshman president who doesn't know what they're doing, who's brand new to the whole thing, who's soft-spoken and walks lightly and must be careful because they need to be introduced into the system first. No, it needs to be someone with an iron fist who knows what's going on, who's lived what's going on, and who must stop it now. We don't stop it now, we don't stop it. If we can get away with what they're doing now, or I should say they could get away with what they're doing now, this will never stop. This country's done. This country is finished. You're not going to recognize it anymore. I'm wondering what the benefits are to those crossing the border from the south and now the north. I wonder what the benefits are to them to come here and discover that the people that are running the country are trying to turn it into the country they're running from. It doesn't make any sense. It's crazy. It's crazy. I'm sorry, the term batshit crazy. I'm sorry, I'll say bat guano if it makes you feel more comfortable, because I know I swear a lot. It's what Italians do. But I don't know what else to call them. They're crazy. Okay? They're crazy. You can't stand there with a straight face and say you're going to propose $92 trillion. You have to imagine how much money that is first. And you know it's going to take you a long time to imagine that amount of money? You're going to have to get your calculator and you have to break that down per person. And really break that down and try and even understand what these absolute moronic buffoons are saying to your face with a straight face. And if any of you at all are accepting it or receiving it and going, yeah, That's probably a really good idea. You're too far down the street of ignorance to ever come back to the highway of patriotism and peace. Our freedoms are disappearing before your very fucking eyes. Your tax dollars are being squandered like I've never seen before. I've never seen anything like this before. There's not going to be enough people to make money in this country to pay for their disastrous mess. And certainly not for their disastrous dreams or nightmares as far as we're concerned. Where is this ever going to end? Listen, everybody, listen to me and listen carefully. You can scream DeSantis all you want. You can scream for Nikki Haley if you want to, and you can say Pence is a swell guy. He is. None of them are going to be able to smash this machine at work today. None of them. None. Like Donald Trump can. He's so pissed off and he's so sick of it. He wants to get in there and he's going to squash them like you would squash ants on your countertop. They won't last 5 seconds. He's going to go in there and he's going to clean this house. Then let him clean it. Let him be the bad guy. Let him be the bastard that goes in and wipes out all these sick motherfuckers. Let him be that son of a bitch. And then let Ron DeSantis come in 8 full years after. And kindly, quietly, and softly keep America great. Focus on America first. Keep the schools correct. Honor the parents of the children. Respect the rule of law. Keep the borders safe. Keep the cities safe. This is not difficult to understand. But what you first must understand, and you have to understand this first, it starts with Donald J. Trump. It can't start with anybody else. It won't start. See, this is what you don't understand, and I get it. Listen, I love DeSantis. Don't get me wrong. If you guys think I'm going against him, you are missing a big boat. I love him for the following 8 years. We need him for the following 8 years. He must be there. You know, this is difficult for me because, man, I have this golden plan in my head that it would make everything perfect. If Donald Trump got it, okay, don't forget, Kamala Harris was bumped out of the primaries like that. Boom! She was the dumbest chick on the stage. She's the Vice President of the United States, everybody. Hello! Vice President of the United States. Let them go through the processes and let's vote in Donald Trump. Then, how about Donald Trump say, hey, you know what, Ron, I know we had our differences. This is what we do in the primaries, man. It's American politics. It's always been this way. Why don't you be my vice president? Okay. Because guess what you're going to be the next 8 years? 12 years in the White House, Don. Okay? Is that what you're saying to me, Don? Yeah, that's what I'm saying to you, Ron. 12 years. 4 as vice president, 8 as president of the United States. Okay, I'm in. That sounds like a great plan. Boy, we could do some great things. Yes, we will. We'll do some great things, and we're going to make America great again together. Just like we started when I first met you. Rock and roll. Put our differences aside like you always do in politics. That's what politics is all about. Politics is dirty anyway. It's dirty on both sides of the aisle. Let's not fool ourselves. It's just a dirty, shitty game. But you got to play to win. Right now, America's losing everything we have, and we're losing at a level I've never seen before. And it's all because 50.1% of this country is batshit crazy. You can't reason with these people. There's no talking to them. They're too fucking stupid to understand simple math. And what are they trying to get out of schools today? Simple math. So they can teach kids that it's okay to mutilate your body and take some testosterone or hormone blockers or whatever it is you need to be a different sex. What the fuck is going on in America? Telling you, man, I am the protector of children. You don't mess with kids. The Democrats are pedophilic at the very least. They're sick. They know, though, that they can get to that little mind and they can brainwash them at a very young age and they can keep it going. It's working. And it's sick. And it's got to stop. There's only one way to stop this. Folks, Trump, 2024, end of story. Ron DeSantis for the following 8 years, end of story. We win and take back the country. Anything else is division and failure for this country. We won't get anywhere. We won't get any further. We're going to be stale and stagnant as always, and we'll probably continue to cower to these leftist freak shows. That's where we're at today. We're really, they're going down, they're really going down some dangerous avenues now because they know they're running out of time. They know that Biden can't win anything. You know, the idiot's announcing, he's announcing. I mean, he that's how stupid he is. I mean, nobody cares that you're running again. No one cares what you're doing, Joe. You're just an empty shell being spoken through by others. We're tired. America has had it. Well, I say that, and I say 49.9% of us, but man, we've got to rise. Remember, the 1.6 and the 2%ers that scream the loudest, get all the attention, and get put on beer cans, they get a lot of attention, don't they? Look how it ends up, though. I feel sorry for Budweiser right now. They're losing their ass. Did you hear? They finally shit-canned that vice president with a great big idea. Really? It was a bad idea? You know, their show to duty was a manager of a restaurant. He said it's been 10 days and I haven't sold one Bud Light. 10 days. Well, hey man, play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Hey Budweiser, welcome to America. All right, I'm going to leave it here. Listen, folks, we need to get the word out about Donald Trump, and we need to get that word out right now. We cannot play around and play Johnny fuck around with a bunch of weak-spoken, soft-spoken individuals. We've got to take it. Someone's got to be the bad guy here. Donald Trump is the perfect villain for this role. He's the bad guy you like. You see what I'm saying? You ever kind of root for the bad guy who's trying to do the right thing, but he's been made the bad guy? You root for that guy. That's Donald Trump. He makes mean tweets. So what? He's not a pedophile. He doesn't speak well. So what? He can finish a sentence. I mean, the shit they say about him is so ridiculous and so childish and so sophomoric, it makes me sick. It's time. It is time, people. And believe me, if you want to see Jubilee, if you want to see something change dramatically, and you really want to finally raise that flag in the backyard on that pole high and mighty and watch it fly and appreciate every wave it makes, you must vote Donald Trump in. You must. Okay? I'm going to leave it there because that is the focus today. Donald Trump 2024 or nothing. Or nothing. Okay? It's not a threat. It's the truth. We need the bad guy to do good things. Let him be that bad guy. Let him be the bully. He'll need to be. And we need him to be. All right. You guys have a great day. Do kind things for one another. And with that, have a weekend. Ciao.